澡，整个园区。哎呀，好开心了！你看，今天第3天来走环湖步道了，开始环湖了，好舒服啊！第一个景了。
我的拖鞋是运动拖啊。
那你要就去。
哇，很棒耶！哦，就是这样子的森林步道，树木呢，有的就枯了，可是感觉它还是有生命哦。我们已经走到沙滩喽。第2个湖了。这个也是一个沙滩哎。 说那沙，哎，在玩沙哎。
这个小木屋一个晚上2万，
我们不用住，我们只要看这个湖就够。
好像一个漩涡。
好，慢慢走。
很壮观。天气有关系，我喉咙有一点不舒服。好美哟！我们等一下一起去走冰川呢。坐巴士上去了。
The Athabasca Glacier, or as the stony people of the area like to call it, Cha'atonga. We all try and say Cha'atonga, but it does have a spiritual meaning to them. It is their grandfather spirit and the provider, because a lot of the meltwater from the area finds its way into the northern parts of America, supplying a lot of the towns and farms with fresh water. And in the 1920s, the Brewster family were actually running tours out from Lake Louise and taking the horses all the way onto the glacier, which would have been an absolute spectacle. Brewster partnered with a company called Foremost. And Foremost set to work in designing a new form of bus that could fit more people and still go onto the ice. And then they gave that design back to Brewster, and Brewster set to work. Then in 1981, they realised that the tank-like tracks that were being used at the time were just ripping up the glacier. So, Foremost set to work in designing the first version of Terrabus, which is a version of what you guys are going on today. Complete with tyres instead of tracks to minimise impact on the glacier. Good afternoon, I may see you later, I may not. Until then, have a good one.
第2个坐这个战车上山哦。
Seen all the meltwater that came from the glacier here and provided for all the wildlife and nature in this valley. They also saw the glacier as a feminine thing, so we like to acknowledge her the same way. You can call her she, you can call her her. What is a glacier? How does it get here? Or what is this ice field that everyone is talking about? Well, an easy way to put it is about 10% here, so it is much more dense. And glacial ice is actually made from snow, lots and lots of snow. As the snow falls, it compacts, it gets so heavy that it presses all the snow at the bottom down to form this glacial ice. It takes about 40 to 50 meters of pressure to make just one layer of glacial ice. So lots of. If you have any questions, just hold them till we get to the bottom. I'll be stopping down here and I'll be happy to answer them then.
震撼惊险，这个坡度好斜哦。下面呢，还有像是湖的地方。
Different because just a few feet under us is thick layers of glacial ice. At one point in history, the lateral moraine on our left-hand side would have collapsed down, covering most of the glacier, or a lot of the glacier here on this side. Now, for this next part of our journey, I'm going to need about 6 volunteers from the bus today. Any volunteers out there? 1, 2, 3, 4. We do in fact wash our tires by driving through this naturally formed meltwater pool. As the glacier melts, it flows down in lots and lots of different rivers and streams. We don't want to drag any unnecessary dirt or debris onto the glacier. Now, if you look at the glacier on the left and right hand side, you might be thinking, well, Aisling, you're not doing a very good job because it looks pretty dirty out there, right? Looks a little dirty? Well, this is actually something we call cryoconite, and it is a naturally forming thing. If you were to dig deep down into the glacier here and take a sample of ice from hundreds of years ago, about 200 meters of historic glacial ice right now. So if you see a crack or a hole out there, please don't go stepping in it. Now we have a boundary area set out here for your safety, so please stay within that boundary area at all times.
我来到了冰川，现在只能走20分钟。走了，哇！你看，太浩大了。整个冰川。
fresh glacial water. Anyone do the glacial facial where you dip your face in? Come out looking 10 years younger. No.
300万年前，地球经历了一个冷却循环，强大的、缓慢移动的冰川雕刻出了这些临近。
谢谢您观赏到这，按赞、订阅、分享、开启小铃铛哦。
隔壁的那个毛瑞就会是绿的啊。
报名字，这里是哪？
虽然有走错一些路，我们还是平安的在天黑前到了当日的营地喽。下个旅程见喽！